A little odd. Alrighty, welcome everybody, ladies and gents, let's go. And I believe we are in a best of 3. Yes, we are in a best of 3. We just saw another best of 3 wrap up, putting Korisnikov into the finals, and now we're going to see our second best of 3. This is actually going to be the third game. Both these players are tied up. We're moving on and along. We are going to start off on looking at Flux. Can I get a big round of applause for fluxScrapper? And the crowd goes wild. He's going to be pink. And he likes it. And at the top right, we are going to see eFmUSA representing the great USA of A, or so I hear. Going to go ahead and be red. Protoss is a 2-player map, ladies and folks. Well, we saw some pretty cool shenanigans going down last game. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we have this game, guys. Do let me know how the lag issues are looking. If you guys are still feeling lag in the game, I'm not seeing any lag on my laptop, but I think it is going to be. It's like a European thing or something, maybe very specific area in Europe or something. I don't know. We're gonna find out though if my little changing of the setting helped or not. But we'll find out when some real action occurs. Second gas going down extraordinarily, astronomically fast for for eFmUSA. That is a 17 assimilator. Now fluxScrapper is gonna see this. Question is, I feel like this is almost too early to be a fake. We're gonna find out the hard way though. Second gas not going down quite yet. Good old eFmUSA does want to stop this geyser from assimilator from going up. fluxScrapper might feel like he's forced to either fast expand or to 4-gate, and if he 4-gates, I think eFmUSA is counting on it. You see two probies on the second gas right now. Little cancellation of the probe. Little cutesy patootsy pylon is going to keep an eye, make sure that he is actually mining that. And right now, fluxScrapper needs to make a decision. We're going to see if he decides to 4-gate. I wouldn't be surprised to see eFmUSA steal this gas. I think there's no reason not to steal this gas. But it looks like he's not going to do it. That is going to one hit away from lethal injection, and it goes pop. He did want to steal it, I think. Second gas is down. 2 probes on it. Robotics facility going down. 4. Good old fluxScrapper. Looks like he might be going for some kind of one-base Colossus push. Let's see if that's exactly what goes on. Exactly what's going to go on. Both players getting their robotics facility actually. Robotics facility just starting now for eFmUSA, so both players are going to get their gateway and then their robotics. However, eFmUSA is going to have a huge lead with his second gas. What is going on, everybody watching the stream? Welcome everybody watching on YouTube, on the YouTube channel Team BCN DOT NET. Welcome to our semifinals match, one of our semifinals matches. This is the third game versus fluxScrapper and eFmUSA as they are tied up right now. The winner goes on to face none other than the infamous Krasnikov EX, who has fought his way through PvPs into the final brackets, into the finals, which will be a best of 5. Zillion Stalker is out. Immortal gonna come out first, and the scouting probe is moving in at just about 6 minutes and 10 seconds. He's gonna get to his opponent's ramp and check out what's going on. A Zealot, a Stalker, and a Sentry. Very interesting. A scouting, oot and a boot. Now, good old eFmUSA wasn't able to see that Immortal. He did see a Zealot and a Stalker, but there's no way that would be any kind of 4-gate here. But it doesn't even need to, as he is taking a safety position, getting a second Sentry. Does want to be safe. Second Immortal coming out for eFmUSA. Not sure if this is going to be some kind of timing push, or if he's trying to, or if he wants to expand. But maybe he's going to make that decision once this observer gets to his base. Both players not opting to expand right now. They both do not want to take that leap of faith. Both players did get the robotics facility right after the first gateway. 3 gateways total for fluxScrapper. 3 gateways total for eFmUSA. We are seeing these two literally simultaneously. The third gateway is going to get morphed in. The composition is looking very, very similar here. However, we are seeing a few more stalkers on this side and a few more zealots on this side. And it looks like we might see an expansion going down here. Yes, at 7:51 we are going to see expansion, but eFmUSA is going to do the expansion also, and is now is he going to go ahead and is he going to expand himself, or is he going to push forward? Second wall is out. Another observer. 2 observers total. Proxy pylon is down. Very interesting. He's opting to make a second observer instead of some kind of unit, and it looks like we are going to see, I think I'm not sure, let's see which direction is this probe going. He's getting a second probe to put down a proxy pylon, and right now good old eFmUSA is seeing the expansion and he wants to pounce. fluxScrapper is keeping an eye on his ramp, and now is going to go ahead and move down. fluxScrapper does see, and this observer is actually going to chase away fluxScrapper's observer. Right now, fluxScrapper, I don't think is really entirely sure if his opponent is going to attack him now or not. This is kind of a scary position for fluxScrapper's units to be in. If there was an engagement, he could get kind of tied up on this ramp. But right now, good old eFmUSA is getting his units up. More and more units. Colossus tech is officially done for fluxScrapper. More zealots being warped in, and a war prism actually coming out. These sentries are playing tic-tac-toe, and it looks like they're about to make Sweet Passion Love in the corner of the screen. War prism coming out for eFmUSA. He's not going to need, and here we go. Looks like we are going to have an engagement going down. At least 3 force fields now. Force fields right now going to go ahead and separate the zealots from the immortals. These immortals are completely out of the battle, unfortunately, which is going to make this a bit harder of an expansion to hold here. Now, good old fluxScrapper does have one more immortal here. Immortals, though, they don't shine against zealots. They do pack a powerful, powerful punch. 3 immortals at the top of the ramp. 1 sentry here. That sentry power is going down and is going to also split this army even more. However, these immortals, unfortunately, looks like are going down. fluxScrapper down to 1 immortal and 1 sentry to his name, and it looks like the ramp is breached by eFmUSA. What a tense game that is. What's going on, Muppet Nick? If you happen to still be here, please let me know how that game looked for you in regards to lag issues.